Morning, YouTubers, pipe lovers, and anybody else that wants to tune in. Today I'm showing you my Monolith ODA Dunhill. For a expensive pipe, the stamping is extremely light for a Dunhill. I should write them, get their quality control up a little bit. But it's a great pipe. I've shown it once formally, and so I just felt like a nice, big, bold ODA or something similar. Like I have a K Woody rusticated. It's about the same size. It's pipe of the year 2001 or something like that. But this one's my ODA, and I'm smoking. I'm choking on MA Delight. No, seriously, it's a very good tobacco. I like it. I'm going to order this also. Just going to finish up these little samples, and in the meantime, order the stuff, but I'm still working through some of the stuff. The MA Delight is a delightful mixture. Very nice. This is one about 8 Dunhills that I have. A relatively modest guy. It's nothing big. They're very smooth. I think actually I'd say it's even with the Wall Street and smoothness. It's probably the mildest of the bunch, but it has flavor, whatever it is in there. It is a delightful smoke. Very good label. So I hope you're doing alright today. It's kind of miserable out here. It's not doing much rain. It's like one of those wet, damp days. The last day of winter, I understand. Tomorrow it's officially springtime. My personal spring has sprung a long time ago, I think. Hope you're enjoying your favorite pipe and one of your favorites, and a good tobacco. I've been subbing some people lately, and they've been subbing me back a thank you. I said in a previous video, without rehashing, going back, just for your new subscribers, I'm a hunt and peck type of guy because my right arm is pretty much, I have some gross movement, but the fine movement in the hand is gone, and I can raise my arm up, but I can't really use my hand. I can twist the lid off if it's not too tight, stuff like that, but the fine movement like typing, I can't do that. So when I respond to you, my responses are going to be rather short. So that's why. So my speech recognition system is in the works. I'm going to get that so I can put together some really nice paragraphs. Some of you guys like your your notes to me are really nice. You take time and thinking, and I appreciate them. I really do. So as long as you have that in mind, well then this stuff really is good. Listen, you could smoke this all day. I haven't gotten any feedback, but I'm sure the room note, as they call it, is pretty, you know, pretty unobjectionable. My personal favorite, well, I like the English tobaccos, the Lodica um, mixtures. Sometimes they used to be called Macedonian. There was a tobacco that's been out of commission. They stopped making about 15 or 18 years ago, called State Express, and that was my favorite mixture of all time. And the one thing that I've tried is the better way to put it, that's closest to it is Rat Ray's Red Rapparee. And for those that you don't know, Rat Trays, they have a great line uh, of tobaccos. One of my favorites is called Fragrant. That's the name of there's Old Growy, there's Reserve number 7, there's Fragrant, there's Red Rapparee, there's Black Mallory. I mean, they have a whole ton of tobaccos. It's very good. But it seems like some tobacconists are reluctant to get in. I don't know anything about importing, exporting, all that stuff. But I have a horrible time getting people. There's somebody down south I have on my saved list. I have to dig it out. She has that's a pipe shop, tobacco shop down there. I used to get my red Rapparee from there. No bite to this stuff at all. Here's some snows out west of here, in the west, yeah, in the middle states of the country. So much for global warming, huh? There's a good George Carlin bit on all this stuff, carbon footprint. I have a little carbon footprint, I drive an electric car, and I thought, well, the Earth, over millions of years, it has ice ages, that snowball Earth, it had a hot Earth, and it doesn't care about humans. You're not, look, all it takes is that the Grand Canyon to explode and wipe half the population out. Earth doesn't care about it being destroyed. It's destroyed itself a lot. Or when you really think of the phrase "end of the world," what do you really mean? It's the end of our world. But roaches will still be around. Things like that. Even if a giant asteroid hits, it's take a lot to split the split the earth up in half or quarters or something. I'd like that. End of the world, doomsday. The doomsday for a human being. But I don't want to offend any doomsday preppers. As a matter of fact, yeah, it's a good idea actually for to a certain degree. Stockpile some like canned goods and stuff like that. Believe it or not, a lot of the ancient folks, the 80 and 90 now, but after World War II, during World War II, they rationed stuff and stock. I know my wife's aunt, Gertrude, who passed some time ago, she stockpiled all this canned goods. So to a certain degree, that's good. Yeah. Junk. Get junk calls.
Call from one name, Financi.
Oh, computer voice.
One name, Financi.
It's so inaccurate. It might as well not be a little computer. This about I mentioned the other day. It's about this car loan I had years ago, and then when I was injured, I had my stroke. I had insurance on it, and I'm incapacitated for life. I'm rehashing this from a video or two ago, just briefly. So each year they call, and I have to re-sign this thing and present it to my doctor, and he has to give an update, quote unquote, on my condition. It's not going to change. It's this way forever. It's well doc. You don't get full physical disability for as easy as I have for nothing. Some people have to go to a law firm to get, your total disability. I got it just relatively easy by not having to do any of that stuff at all. So here we go again. They're paying it. The insurance companies pay. But instead of paying the whole darn thing off, they come back every year for a medical update. It's dumb, isn't it? Well, I'm almost done Emmy's Delight. And I've been delighted. Put it that way. Very good tobacco. I'm going to order it. So, it's getting to be 14:15, so I'm going to sign off now, and happy smoking.